Hey Psych2Goers, thank you so much for the love and support that you've given us. As you know, our mission is to make psychology more accessible to everyone. Before we begin, we'd also like to give a quick shout out to all of our subscribers who have joined our YouTube membership. We're so thankful for all the support that you've given us. It means a lot to us and it helps us continue what we do. Now, on to the video. Did you know even positivity could be toxic? When we feel low or sad, we need to feel like we can count on our loved ones for support, guidance, and love to help pick us back up. However, sometimes words of support can aggravate negative feelings and emotions. Toxic positivity encourages you to ignore emotions, devalue problems, and impose unreasonable optimism. Some phrases may seem positive, but in fact, they only provoke negative emotions. Before we begin, please note that this is intended for educational purposes only and does not suggest that if you have used or have heard any of these phrases, that they were necessarily toxic. It depends on the situation too. So, how do you know that the things which you say or that you hear might be toxic? Here are some phrases that seem harmless, but may be toxic. Number 1, you might not wanna listen to me, but I'm going to say this anyway. Have you ever experienced a situation where you either gave advice that others didn't ask for, or you heard advice from others that you didn't wanna hear? People often say this without really thinking through how this might be perceived by the other person. They assume that you won't want to listen to them, but then proceed to tell you anyway, without giving you any choice. This violates your boundaries and then blames your negative reaction on you in order to show that they're right. Number 2, everything happens for a reason. Surely, most of you must certainly resonate with this one. The person saying this is trying to comfort you and most likely has no bad intent behind those words. However, you might not take too kindly to this being said to you given the circumstance. For some people, this phrase can be followed with attempts to find someone to blame or to tell stories about karma and what goes around comes around. You may still be processing the event that happened, and listening to such advice may cause you to misunderstand. Number 3, the things that don't kill you make you stronger. A pet phrase of all your favorite films and music, right? According to a study, about 70% of people experience severe psychological trauma in their lifetime. It will usually be in moments when you feel powerless that people use powerful motivational quotes such as these to help raise your spirits. However, they may have the opposite effect. Instead of giving off the intended impression of invincibility, it fills one with shame over how they aren't living up to these expectations. After hearing these words, a person may experience even greater anxiety and doubts about their own abilities. Number 4, I'd love to help you out, but have you had enough of this phrase for a lifetime? For some people, it becomes part of their everyday language. This person appears to always find an excuse for not helping you.